Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kids, what time is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in government and why anti-business is basically a wrong way of building up this country. If you want to take a look at the howdyboomy.com website, more and more things are going to become available. As I said before, what you see here is a replica of the bumper sticker, become official member of the Peanut Gallery. It'll cost you $19.68. That'll help fund further extensions into the social media, and it's going to help build up this site to the must-be website for today's baby boomer. Behind me here is one of the posters that is on the website. This is commemorating both the heroes of Pearl Harbor and 9/11. It has a collage of many images of both World War II on that day and 9/11 in New York City and across the country. And the centerfold of that poster is the American flag. The Marines raising the American flag at Iwo Jima, and the New York City Fire Department raising the flag at Ground Zero. Honoring them both. It's back in the days when I guess we honored both police and firemen all the time, because there's a lot of photographs of police in there walking into the horror of 9/11. And now it seems that with this defund the police are the bad guys, which makes you wonder what's going on in the world. Behind me, again, you'll see American Baby Boomer. That is our logo. And we're now coming out, if you can see, this is a luggage tag. Luggage tag, golf bag tag, with that logo on it. It'll be on the website. More and more products are coming on the website. When you go to the website, there'll be the 1,000-piece puzzle. There'll be the posters, and there'll also be a big video, about 15 minutes long, entitled Howdy Boomy Video, that shows you what the website is going to become. And it's going to be a dynamite website for all the baby boomers saving money daily in their lives across the country. And it's going to make it well worthwhile to visit on a daily basis, because you'll be in contact nationwide with specials that merchants are doing only for baby boomers. You know, Joe Biden has never had a job in the private sector in his life. Why is that important? Because you have to know what it's like if you're going to run a business, what it's like to issue a paycheck, to have people dependent upon you. Your business succeeding, and your business is going to succeed by sales. I don't care what your business is, service, digging oil wells, selling pancakes, sales. What do people in the public sector do? They raise taxes. So Joe Biden has no idea what it's like to run a private business, have people dependent on you for their livelihoods, but at the same time providing the impetus and the know-how of increasing sales to provide the funding for both your family, your business, and the people that you support as far as your employees go. Why is that important? Because Joe Biden has surrounded himself with people in the same situation that he is in. In other words, lifetime government employees that figure, well, the only way we can get money in is by raising taxes. Raising taxes, raising taxes, and raising taxes. Instead of using your own intuition to devise a way to increase sales of your product or service which a private business does. Take a look at what happened in the derailment of the train in East Palestine, Ohio. You have a Secretary of Transportation appointed by Joe Biden, who was the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, which a city I hold near and dear because that's where I went to school at the University of Notre Dame. In government, no clue what a private business has to do. He's useless as far as communicating to those around him any problems that may be occurring in the transportation sector and what solutions to put on those problems. He doesn't know that. He is a typical Democrat where if there's a problem, he's going to try to find someone to blame it on. He never even went to the site of the train derailment until very, very, very recently, after everyone, including his own party, basically screamed at him. And when he got there, he was clueless. He has no idea what's going on because he doesn't know how to run anything. He's running the Department of Transportation, or should I say, the Department of Transportation is running him. He is clueless about what's going on, clueless about what happened there, clueless about the aftermath of the poisonous fumes, the water, what has happened there, and he just acts as though, well, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it, eventually it'll go away. Those people are doomed for a long, long time. You see the pictures of the fire, you see the pictures of the animals dying. It's incomprehensible that this gentleman is the Secretary of Transportation and he has no clue what's going on. Now, wouldn't it be nice if Joe Biden went to East Palestine, Ohio, to comfort those people, to let them know that the federal government's going to be in there helping them? But no, he was in Afghanistan. He was in the Ukraine, supporting those in the war effort against Russia and Putin, which I say I wholeheartedly back. But why was he there and not even make a visit after a month to East Palestine, Ohio, to comfort the people there, let them know that the government is going to work it out and help solve their problems there? Well, take a look at his family history. Take a look at his son. Take a look at him. Take a look at his brother. And more importantly, take a look at the Biden Foundation. Think about it. A gentleman who has never had a job in the private sector, has always relied on the taxpayer dollars to support him, has always had a job in the public sector just as an elected person, either on a local, state, or national level. And yet he is a multi-millionaire. How does that happen? Well, judging by what we're seeing in the news and what the congressional committees investigating Hunter Biden are going to uncover, is Joe Biden's for sale. Always was, always will be. He got that rich by selling influence. I mean, right now he's in the White House, the top job in the world. I guarantee you, he's making decisions now that benefit the Biden Foundation. I wish there was some way that we could follow on a daily basis what investments his brother and the Biden Foundation make with the information that he gets from his brother Joe and all the companies that support brother Joe to get on their good side. I always remember there was a PBS special about a gentleman who worked for John LaFalce, who was a representative of Western New York. And he said that they get invited on a daily basis to about 20 cocktail parties. That it's almost impossible to attend all of them, but that is where the influence is, that is where the fundraising occurs, that is where the industries that back you and support you and will fund your candidacy for re-elections go. And he said in order for the average man on the street to be heard in that office, or any office across the country, he'd have to go in, handcuff himself to the doorknob of that office, and hope the press covers it, because that's the only way he would get in and get an interview. That's a sad, sad situation, showing what the money does to the country. And Joe Biden is for sale. White House influence for sale. Ask for Joe. Call before 6 p.m. It's just absolutely amazing, and that's where he's at. In the Ukraine. How many millions and millions and millions of dollars do you think is going to wind up in the Biden Foundation because of that visit? Because of what's going on with his son Hunter. And now you're going to see a very, very ramped up investigation of Donald Trump. Even though it's all, what can they say, hooey, they're going to have to go after him harder and harder and harder. And they're going to get the press backing them, because they have to distract from what they're going to uncover with Hunter Biden and the Biden family. They have to distract from that. They have to get Donald Trump on the front page daily and rip him apart, because they have to concentrate on him rather than who I think is really the really bad guy here, and that's the Bidens and the Biden Foundation. They're for sale. And you would think, when you put your hand on the Bible, that you're President of the United States of America. Last time I looked, East Palestine, Ohio was in the United States of America. They're Americans. That's who you take up first. In every decision you make, you think of the American legal citizen first. That's who you're obligated to. That's who you are president of. That's who's depending on you. You are President of the United States of America. Come back tomorrow. We're going to have some more. We're going to talk about the education system. Absolutely amazing what's going on. Your school boards have run amok. Are you a guy? Are you a girl? What are they teaching? What are they teaching in secret? They think they're smarter than you are. They always did. Now they're hiding it. Visit the website, howdyboomy.com. Great products, great memories. Tune us in, the Howdy Boomy Show, on a daily basis. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. God bless America.